Alright, today I want to talk about Cerakote's Headlight Restoration Kit. And I know, what in the hell are we talking about headlights for? This is a gun channel. Some of you already know I work in a body shop during the week. On my off time, I Cerakote. I do a little bit of graphics design work. I dabble in holster making. I have 2 kids, cats, and a dog. I'm a busy guy. I literally have no downtime. All I do is work. I think I got a bit off topic. Cerakote. Cerakote's what I really enjoy doing with my free time. Their product is above and beyond the best thing that's out there for custom finishes for firearms. As somebody that works in a body shop and does a fair amount of headlight restoration, when Cerakote came out with the headlight restoration kit, I really wanted to take a minute and test it out, see how it stacks up next to the work that I do on a daily basis. Before we get too far into this, make sure you scroll downward, hit that like button. YouTube tends to use its algorithm to bury smaller gun content channels, and hitting that like button is the only way to combat that. If you scroll down just a little bit further, there's going to be a link where you can go ahead and order yourself one of these restoration kits. If you like what you see and you want to go ahead and order one, if your headlights are looking foggy and shitty, go ahead and check it out. Okay, so this is one of the headlights from my Audi A4. As you can see, it's splotchy, it's cloudy, it's oxidized. It makes it real hard to see at night. Because not as much light is making it to the roadway as it should. At this point, I've got a couple choices. I can pull these headlights myself. I can take them down to a body shop. The going rate locally is an average of $400 for the pair if I remove them myself. I could just order a new set. Unfortunately, these ones are HID and they retail at $1,200 a piece. Yes. $2,400 for the pair. Yeah, like I'm gonna pay that. Come on. Everybody knows I'm too cheap for that. Option 3 is the Cerakote kit for $25. That's right, $25. Look, I trust the quality and performance of Cerakote's products because I've been using them for years. But $25 for the headlight restoration kit, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit apprehensive. I guess we're gonna find out how it goes though. Let's go ahead and empty out the contents of this package. Looks like Cerakote included 2 pairs of gloves, which you're definitely going to need. These seem a little bit thin, but they'll probably do the job. Step 1 is going to be the oxidization remover, and they have included 8 moist towelettes, of oxidization remover. For step 2, Cerakote has included this mini hand sander, which is kind of cool, and sanding pads. We have 2 of the 3000 and 2 of the 2000, and I'm really hoping that that's enough to get the job done. For step 3, we have 2 of the ceramic clear coat pads. Step 1 is the oxidization remover. Rub these pads around generously. The brown color is the oxidization actually being pulled from the headlight. When the pad gets covered, swap it out for a new one. Go ahead and use all 4 pads per headlight to get as much off as possible. Step 2, sand with red 2000 grit sanding disc. Rinse the headlight off real well after step 1. Wet it down and always keep it wet while sanding. Now we change over to the 3000 grit and we do it all over again. Gotta make sure you keep the headlight wet. Step 3 is the most important. Make sure all the moisture is gone before applying the clear coat, or this is not going to turn out well. Apply the clear coat in a well-ventilated area. This stuff is really harsh. They do have specific instructions on application, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. You can read the directions when you get your own kit. That's it, we're done. Let it sit for at least an hour before driving or coming in contact with any moisture. Well, it's been a couple hours now. I managed to pressure wash the deck and the driveway, front porch, and then remembered that I needed to reinstall the headlights back in the Audi. First off, let me say, sanding headlights by hand is not a lot of fun. These things had a lot of deep pitting in them. They were actually pretty bad and should have been started with 600 and then 1000, 1500, so on and so forth. I'd say that's my one critique of this kit. Cerakote should put 600 grit in there. They should put 1000, they should put 1500. Why they start where they do is kind of beyond me, but considering how bad the headlights really were, I think they turned out pretty good. Now that the clear is dry, I can see a couple streaks in it. My advice to you would be use a very light touch when you wipe that clear on there. Work quickly and stick to one coat of the clear as per the directions in the package. Is this kit going to give me the same level of restoration I would have gotten in my shop? No, but it's also not $400. I can do it at home with no experience, and I don't have to use any tools. It's definitely not a brand new set of headlights at $2,400, but for the price, why in the hell wouldn't I do it? I'm just curious how the headlight restoration is going to stand up to the winter here in Washington. The only thing saltier than my attitude on a Monday morning is the roads here in Washington during the wintertime. So I guess I'll see how the kit holds up once the winter's over and the headlights have had the chance to get that full Washington winter treatment. I'll check back in at that point and let you know how it goes. For now though, if you want to save some money, if you want to restore those foggy ass headlights yourself, order yourself a Cerakote Headlight restoration kit